Here's your weekly dose from your somewhat spiritual, somewhat ass-kicking, somewhat kinky relationship and sex coach. Today I want to speak about responsibility, which we have the personal responsibility and the social responsibility. Nowadays, the social responsibility, when we use that term, more often than not, it somehow just covers up or deletes the personal responsibility, which is a huge mistake. Without personal responsibility, there is no way for you to have a real good relationship, to have a life. When you don't have responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for your needs, for your wants, for your likes, for your dislikes, for your opinion, for your judgments, whatever, then it's just not working. When you are talking about social responsibility, we usually use that term to explain that what do you need to do in order to be a valid, good member, helpful, likable member of society. Social responsibility is secondary. You might not like what I say, I don't care, this is what I think. Social responsibility is secondary. If you don't have the personal responsibility, then you just cannot talk about social responsibility, because social responsibility is doing nothing without you. Social responsibility is not an individual something existing out there. Social responsibility is adding up from personal responsibility. So that's where one needs to start. And when we all have the responsibility for ourselves, for our doings, not doings, actions, non-actions, then that builds up and that adds up to the social responsibility. So make sure, once again, that you know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you're doing, and you do take responsibility, that you are accepting the consequences of that. And then you are a member of the society, and then through your actions and non-actions and whatever not, you are part of the social responsibility. I'm sure you liked what you just heard, and if you didn't think this subject through before, then I'm sure I just gave you something to think about. So just along these lines, if you want to keep thinking more, if you want to get closer to what and how, then subscribe to my channel, and then I see you next week.